Hold on, y'all. We're gonna be live on TikTok too. So, seeing as I got my phone, so hold on, because it's been a minute. So we'll be live on TikTok as well. Welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to episode 269. Welcome to the training camp preview of Birds of Broad Street with Simone Staley, Montre Rock, Smitty Eagle, and your boy. I see Nina in the chat, which means victory! Woo! See Daniel in the chat. Shout out to everybody. Right. Shout out to Moan. She's covering FIFA World Cup. So shout out to Sis. Smitty's working hard, getting that paper. And Trey, he's coaching the kids. But still, they're here in spirit. So hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Like, subscribe, and comment. Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel. All of our channels. What up, King DV? Shout out to one of the OGs of Broad Street. Yeah, I said it. Along with Moan, Smitty, and Trey. We're live on TikTok. We're live everywhere. Shout out everybody, man. We're on TikTok too, so make sure y'all get them likes up for that. The word of the day is date. We now know the date for training camp, and we're going to talk about it. That's a good question. That's a good question, Nina. Did Hugh showed up the word? I don't know. I gotta go check. Before we get that, let's talk about that. Because I didn't really talk about it. Because I really didn't talk about it that much. But let's go ahead and let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Hugh Douglas went berserk. He's like, I'm tired of this conversation. Like Hugh Douglas out here, I'm tired of this conversation. Did Hugh Douglas went to work? Exactly. But to be honest with you, and I kind of, look, I like Hugh. But I blame him and I blame Ike for this one reason. I blame Ike and Hugh and whoever that guy is on the morning show for this one aspect. You let Joe, what up, Rock the Artist? You let Joe, you let Spike, that guy, that host of the morning show, you sit there, whether you're Ike, Hugh, and one of the legends of the morning show, you sit there and you let it happen. Think about that. You sit there and you let them talk trash about your team. The team that you represent. You sit there and let it happen. Exactly. Think about that, Nina. They sit there and they let it happen. What are y'all doing? Sitting there in your chair and let Jigglypuff Joe, let Spike, just like his daddy, you let Spike, you let Joe, you let whoever the host is in the morning, you sit there and you let them talk bad about your organization. You sit there and you let them talk bad about your quarterback that has taken you to 2 Super Bowls and one you won. And y'all just let it happen. You let it happen. That's my only issue with you. You sit there, you, Ike, whoever that host, the other guy is on The morning show, you sit there and you let it happen. You don't do a damn thing. You let these guys run down your team. And what do you do about it? Nothing. Nothing. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. You sit there and you let them do what they do. And you don't do nothing. How would y'all feel? I'm going to ask everybody a question. How would y'all feel if someone disrespect your family member? Hugh will apologize after his 2-day suspension. WIP. Wait, Hugh got suspended? Wait, Hugh got suspended? No. Hugh got. Hold on. Let me go on. Wait, ain't no way. Hugh got suspended? Let me go on 94 WIP. Ain't no way. Hugh got. Oh, I said he will. I was about to say. Because I was about to go on 94 WIP and find out myself. I was about to say. Because think about this, King. You got Hugh, a Eagles Ring of Honor, a Hall of Famer. Ike, a Eagles Hall of Famer. Who's that guy who does the morning show with the host? Whoever that guy is, an Eagles Hall of Famer. Y'all sit there and let Joe, Ike, and whoever the host is on the morning show talk about your Philadelphia Eagles, and you don't do a damn thing about it? You just sit there and just, yes, Joe, I agree with you, Joe. I agree with you, Joe. Let's draft the quarterback, Joe. Yeah, Joe. Hey, Spike, I agree with you, Spike. Let's talk bad about the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's compare Jalen freaking Hurts to Ben Simmons. Yeah, I agree with you, Spike. I agree with you, Spike. Let's compare Jalen Hurts to Ben Simmons. I agree with you, Spike. Just like your daddy. Yep, happy Father's Day to all. Happy belated Father's Day to all the fathers out there. But think about that, y'all. I agree with you, Spike. Let's compare Jalen Hurts to Ben Simmons. I agree with you, Spike. I agree with you, Spike. I agree with you, Joe. Let's bench Jalen Hurts. I agree with you, Joe. Exactly. For those people on 94 WIP, I love Ike. I love Hugh. And I love that guy who does the morning show in the morning. But y'all sit there and let these people disrespect your organization. I'm going to ask y'all a question. Everybody on TikTok, is Joe, is he in the Eagles locker room? Has he ever been to the Eagles locker room? Has Joe ever been to the Eagles locker room? Has Spike ever been to the Eagles locker room? Have they ever met Jalen Hurts? But these are the 2 to 3 people that are trying to run our quarterback out of town. Yeah. I don't get it, man. I don't understand how 94 WIP is supposed to be the flagship radio station of the Philadelphia Eagles, and they trying to run our only. Think about this. Exactly. Think about this, King. King, think about this. You got Joe and Spike, and that guy who does the morning show, who hasn't even been in the locker room, talk bad about your Philadelphia Eagles and talk bad about your quarterback, Jalen freaking Hurts. And what do Spike Q and the other people do? Yeah, I agree with you. Let's bench Jalen Hurts. Let's say the Eagles ain't gonna do nothing. Let's talk about Jared, the quarterback. Yeah. And then you got ESP, right? Who hasn't done shit. Shout out to Moan. Shit. And he's giving a quarterback grades. All because Jalen Hurts threw a pick when Rick Woolen is having himself the best camp in years. Yeah, because Rick Woolen's having an awesome camp. Let's give Jalen Hurts a D. Pause. Because Rick Woolen's having himself an awesome training camp or camp. Let's give Jalen Hurts a D. Pause. This is what I'm talking about. So Jalen freaking Hurts. Yeah, he threw a pick to Rick Woolen. Rick Woolen's having himself. This is what people won't tell you, though. Rick Woolen's having himself an awesome camp. But because Jalen threw a pick to Rick Woolen, he gets a D. Pause. But they don't want to tell you that Rick Woolen's having himself an awesome camp, though. Okay. Rick Woolen's having himself an awesome camp. But yeah, let's just disrespect the brother. But hey, let's disrespect the brother. You know? Let's disrespect the brother. 94 WIP at its finest, y'all. 94 WIP at its finest. So speaking of Rick Woolen, let's talk about when we're going to see him along with everybody else. We got a day. So, the Philadelphia Eagles will be at the Jefferson Training Complex or the Jefferson Complex, whatever way you want to say it, July 28th. July 28th is when we're finally going to see the Philadelphia Eagles train. We're going to get everything. Right? We're going to get everything. And I cannot wait. I can't wait. Like, seriously. Everything but the kitchen sink is going to be in. So we get to see what the 2026 Philadelphia Eagles is going to look like. Right? We get to see what they look like up per. And by the way, when's open practice? Hopefully they announce open practice. Like, I can't, because I want to go to open practice every year since 2019. I've been to open practice almost since 2019. I've been to open practice. Yep. Ever since 2019, I've been to open practice, I think. But I can't wait for open practice. I get to see the birds. Right. But then we also got something else. Joint practice. August the 19th. No. Yeah. For the 19th. Yeah, I'm waiting for the news to break. They haven't broke yet. Let me check my laptop real quick. Because I'm on TikTok live with the people, so I can't really do what I do yet. So let me work some magic. Yeah, let me work some magic, because with me on TikTok, right? With me on TikTok, I gotta do it via. Hold on. Let me check. Y'all bear with me now. Let's see. B.O.B.S. Open practice. All right, so it's not here. So I gotta hold on. Let me see. Let me check Google real quick. Because Google never failed me when I asked them. B.A.G.E.S. Open Practice 2026. Let's see. Is this it? Or is this in 2025? Sold out. Hold on. July, August. Yeah. They didn't announce it yet, basically. Sorry, Rock the Artist, they didn't announce it yet. Whoops. They didn't announce it yet. They didn't announce it yet. Yeah, they didn't announce it yet. But they will. But we got joint practice now. Eagles Nation. When it comes to joint practice, shout out to everybody on TikTok. When it comes to joint practice, this will be the only time we talk about AJ. Okay? When it comes to joint practice, it will be in preseason. It will be the only time, unless we're all in the you know where, will be the only time we talk about you know who. So I want y'all to understand. Once preseason 2 is over and we're done with the Patriots, the only time I want to hear about you know who is when we're in you know where. I'm not saying where because I might jinx the team. That is the only time we need to talk about you know who. That's it. I don't need to know what he's doing. I don't need to know how he's acting. I don't give a hell. Once that is over, I don't need to know about you know who at all. I don't. I don't care. I don't need to know. I don't give a hell what he doing. I don't care. I can't wait for training camp, man. I really can't. 5 weeks from tomorrow. 5 weeks from tomorrow. 5 weeks from tomorrow. The Philadelphia Eagles will be at the Jefferson Complex, putting in that work, doing that hype video, getting ready for training camp. I can't wait. I can't wait. A lot of questions will be answered. How will the offense look? How will Jalen freaking Hurts look? How will the offense look? How will this team look? Right? A lot of questions will be answered. And I cannot wait. Stop. How you think I feel? 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 I ain't teasing nobody. How you think I feel? I'm up here talking about these people. I want this game to come on. How many days? Hold on. 83? 82 really? We're like 82 days? We're like 82 days from this ish? You damn right I can't wait. Y'all don't understand. The home opener at the link, tailgating with the people. Y'all don't understand, man. Come on. Like, y'all don't understand. You don't need it. Like, well, I gotta wait 82 days. Me, if you follow my channel, y'all know I can't wait 16 minutes, 82 minutes. Right. I can't wait, man. I can't. The t- I'm gonna tell you right now. This ain't training camp, but I'm gonna tell you right now. Tailgate gonna get lit. Gonna be lit. I'm just telling you right now. The tailgate gonna be lit. I'm just telling you. The tailgate for the home opener against the Washington Commanders is going to be lit. I'm telling you, that game gonna be lit. Let me check TickPick, by the way. And shout out to Mon, because that's what I use. Hold on. All right. Hold on. 5, 3. There you go. Um, Philadelphia Eagles. Let me check Commanders. Because now I use TickPick. Shout out to Moan, by the way. Yep. They got some good seats on TickPick, too. So, yeah, you should try your best to come. Let's join us. Rock the Artist. You better come on and join us. Oh, y'all better come and join us. That tailgate going to be litty. Yeah. TickPick. Rock the Artist. TickPick. But yeah, yo, what I want to see from training camp is simple. Like I said, I want to see the offense. I want to see Jalen. I want to know how this team going to be. That's all I want to know. What is this team going to be for the 2026 season? I want to know because then we'll know what the 2026 season will be. I believe we're going to be good this year. I believe we're going to win the division. I believe we're going to go to the playoffs. And when we do, everybody in their mama. Everybody in their mama, though. Run. Because as y'all can see, I'm rocking my 2-time Super Bowl championship shirt. And it should say 3-time. But Kevin Batula want to be a booyah! It's time for us to get our ish back. Shout out everybody on TikTok, man. It's about time. The Philadelphia, Seattle, you played your game. You had a great run, okay? Okay, Seattle, the Seahawks. Shout out my guy, Bird Game 31. What up, Cat? We'll be in Philadelphia area July 1st. There you go. Welcome to my city. For those who don't know, I actually live here in Philly. I actually live in the city. July 1st. We don't call it July. We call it Demir Month or Cool Cat Month because my birthday is next month. July 12th, my birthday next month. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but I'll be doing something. I'll be live streaming with my people. I know that much. I'll be live streaming with my people. That much is still up. So make sure y'all tap in for my birthday month, July 12th. Tap in to hook a brother up. But salute there, everybody, man. Listen. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm telling y'all, the tailgate is going to be lit. The home opener is going to be lit. Hell yeah, Cool Cat, we going out. If you mean going out on my birthday, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I might go to, well, the formerly known Xfinity Live to watch the Phillies game. Outside of that, I don't know. I'll think of something, though. But shout out to the Bird Game fam, man. Oh, if you're going, if you're going to the game too, but let Moan know you're going to the game too, BG. If you're going to the home opener, let Moan know. If you're going to the home opener versus the Commanders, let Moan know. I think Simone's going, Lord Brunson's going. If you're going to the home opener, BG, let them know because they're going to be that. Y'all don't understand. If y'all haven't been, I know I'm rambling. If y'all haven't been to a 4th of July tailgate, what the are y'all doing? Whenever I want a piece of pie, Prime hooks me up like that with a snap of the fingers. Shout out to my guy Prime. Gail, Hollywood. Let me take this off because now we know the day. I'm gonna be at every home game. Lucky! It's gonna be. I'm only gonna be Cowboys game and the Commanders game. I'm trying to save for the Kelly Green game, but lucky. There you go. Hopefully you turn up, man. I'm gonna be there to tailgate some of these games. Other games, I gotta be at the house. Damn right. We'll work on something. I got you. We'll work on something. We will work on something. I mean, you saw what we did when we did the if y'all haven't watched the content we did for the Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel versus the Detroit Lions. Yeah. 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 So content will be cooking on this channel on Birds of Broad Street. So whether it's Moan, Smitty, Trey, OG OG King DV, OG anybody. If that's the case, I swear, if the Cowboys game is a by the way, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, comment, Birds of Broad Street. I'm about to check it out after the show, BG. I'll let you know. I'll check it out at the show. I'll check it out after the show. And by the way, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, comment. Birds of Broad Street, everybody's channel, man. Shout out to Moan. She doing FIFA World Cup. Smitty's working hard with the working hard. Trey's with the kids. I'm with my beautiful people up in here in this chat. If the Cowboys is a Kelly Green game, I swear to God, man. I swear to God, if the Cowboys game at the link, I was supposed to have a. All right. I need to cook time. Hold on. I'll think. Hold on, BG. I'll think about it because I ain't. Right. I'll think about it. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, man. Birds of Broad Street. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. We appreciate you. Because last time I dropped the link for King DV, Smitty wanted to know if he. I had to let Smitty know that he was a guest. So, but I might be doing a call in. I might do a Birds of Broad Street present call in edition. So, one time before training camp. So make sure y'all tap in. I might do a call in because it's been a minute. All right. You're right. You're right. All right. One time for the one time. All right. Yeah, we know you're original. We know. All right. Just make sure it's y'all because last time I did a call-in show, crazy people jumped in here. So make sure it's actually y'all. So, and I need some time to kill because I'm up here rambling like a mud trucker. Hold on. Because StreamYard ain't what it used to be.
What's up, Cat Daddy?
BG, what up, bro? How you been, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? Big things coming in 26 with the Birds, with BG. The whole Eagle movement, man. We about to do some great things, man. I'm partnering up with some people when I get down there, man. We're gonna take it to the next level, man. I'm excited about it. And with this team, man, I'm a USC fan. Mikhail Lemon's on the team. I can't wait. Like, people don't even know what they're about to see with him. He's about to be a top 10 receiver in his first year. And like, people say, oh, that's too much. But I'm telling you, like, told you guys that Jordan Davis is gonna be better than Jalen Carter last year. It came true. I'm telling you, Lemon's gonna be a top 10 guy. Like, the boy got skills. So, hey, what the hell is that? Sorry.
No, you good, BG. Go ahead.
No, I got a bug on me.
Yeah,
I'm
we get.
outside, but yeah. I'm a
Yeah.
lemon. Damn, what the fuck was that? I don't like the bugs. Okay, but Lemons is dude. I'm a USC fan. I watched them since the beginning. That was like an animal or some shit. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, what the fuck
Yep.
was that? But I watched him since the beginning, and that dude's a beast. And this whole offense is about to be different. Like, people aren't really understanding how different this offense is about to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, they think it's just gonna be, kind of a adjustment from what we've seen the last 5 years with Nick
Mm-hmm.
Sirianni. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not about to happen. It's not about to happen that way. We're about to see something like every Sunday when we're watching TV. Oh shit! Look at Beto. The Beto is attacking me, man. He came back for more. But every Sunday, man. Sorry about that, guys.
You're
Um,
good.
we watch other teams and we're like, even when we won, we're like, why is there on our team doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why our team can't look that explosive. Like we have games here and there where
Yep.
we look really explosive, but it wasn't consistent. It was a half. You got the first half, you got the second half.
Yep.
You know, that's all about the change, man. It's about to be really, really a different thing. We're gonna see consistency with the Mannion offense. How we set this coaching staff up nice, especially on the offensive side. You got your first time play caller, but you also got play callers behind them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You got Grizzard behind them. You got the dude from the Texans that was Josh that was a quarterback behind them. That all these guys were in position of getting that head OC spot. You know what I'm saying? They all had multiple interviews. You know, so that means the Eagles and Jeffrey and them really like what they seen with that. And just hearing how Jalen's so happy. You ain't heard Jalen this happy about an offensive coordinator. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like, he ain't been this happy about no offensive coordinator. I don't even care if you want to go back to Steichen, if you want to go back to Kellen Moore, if you want to go back to whoever. He's excited. It's another what they call prove it year for him. Jalen don't have a prove it year. Jalen has proved himself 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It ain't no more. Y'all can listen to media hype all you want, talk about your quarterback, and put doubt in your heart about your quarterback. But BG ain't never doing that. I told y'all from the jump. I was one of the first to tell y'all Jalen's gonna be the man when everybody loved Carson, when everybody thought Carson was the future. They drafted one. You know what I'm saying? I'm here in Alabama. I watched him play at Alabama. I watched him play at Oklahoma. I knew he was him. And this year, with all speculation, now that AJ, if you've been watching my content, man, AJ did a lot of stuff that as Eagle fans, check me out, guys. Because if you watch it, I drop some jewels. We get some people in there dropping jewels too. AJ been doing stuff for a while now, man. Like for years. But I told people 2 years ago it was time for him to go. I was like, he cool and all, but all that extra antic stuff, that's not team. You know what I'm saying? Like Jeffrey Lurie wants a team that is the
Yep.
face of the NFL. Okay? He's not just looking for a good football team that, hopefully we win a Super Bowl. He wants to have a team that's perfection, you know, or close enough to it. It's the high standard. No bad character flaws, you know, no attitude problems. Everybody that's ever had an attitude problem. That's why I don't know if anybody who was even shocked that AJ left. Because anybody from T.O. to Reddick about his contract, and with AJ, that even gets more, deep into it too on that whole Reddick AJ thing. Y'all gotta go check it out. But it's like this dude been a whole cake for like 2 years now since the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like, been doing
Yep.
some foul stuff behind the scenes while everybody is loving this guy for 2 years, saying, no, y'all just got him wrong. He pulled that whole, you know, uh, mental health thing. Not saying the boy don't have mental health, because obviously from what he's been doing, it's proven that he has some type of mental health. How you gonna leave a championship roster, a championship team you just won a chip with, to go to the people that freaking just flopped in the Super Bowl? You know what I'm saying? And think you
Yep.
made a logical decision. You let your little boy here, boy fandom. But like I said, check it out, because the behind the scene things makes it all make a lot more sense. Over a massage therapist, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Fighting with Hassan Reddick, you know, back and forth beef with him. And the only thing you can be mad about your father, the godfather of your child, you know what I'm saying? The godfather of your child, best friends, it was at your draft, you know what I'm saying, showing you love. The only thing you can get mad at him about, because he didn't have your back and some shit that you shouldn't even been doing, you know? You all got
Yep.
your old lady with a whole fucking baby. What the hell you even out there doing? And if that dirt did come back, don't get mad at that man. Cause listen, this allegedly, guys, allegedly. But this is what happened.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, this is what happened after that shit went down. Son Reddish from the area. You know what I'm saying? Where it's Temple, Camden, all that stuff. Let them know what time it was. You know what I'm saying? Like they say they fought. No one said who won or whatnot. I'm not gonna speculate anything in that situation, but I know it got so deep, you know what I'm saying? And then Jalen's wife found out that about the whole AJ thing. And to be funny about it, the funny thing is, the real story when it first came out said that AJ's wife went to Jalen's wife to freaking talk about it. You know, because they're celebrities, you know, they're freaking football wives, you know what I'm saying? They went to go do their girl talk. And AJ's wife was like, don't put up with that shit. Leave his ass. You know what I'm saying? Leave his ass. Get him out of here. And
Right.
then AJ got mad about it and then what's going on for her, and that's when he told his wife not to hang out with her no more, whatever, just like a normal guy would. Like for anybody to think anything, if you a guy dealing with a relationship, you already know that you've been that guy probably before. You know what I'm saying? Some your homegirl, your girl's homegirl said some shit about you. You probably really did do it, and you're sitting there trying to fight and get mad at the girl. In reality, you got to have self accountability and realize you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for cussing, but
No, you
you know
good.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You fucked up. You the one that messed this whole thing up, you know?
Yep.
And then you gonna get mad at your boy, your godfather, and I keep saying that because people be taking that stuff lightly, man. Like I got a best friend right now. We talk to each other probably like once every 3 months, you know? But he lives in this, he's living his life, I'm living my life. But he is still the godfather of my kid, and he does everything for my kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's some real stuff. Like when you make someone your godfather, that's your boy, that's your dog. You know what I'm saying? If you die, that's the person responsible. You know what I'm saying? Like there has to be some deep stuff. But over something you cheating, you get mad at your boy because he want to focus on football. He don't want to get into that. He got Jordan brands. He's on Olympic commercials. Jay. To be honest, AJ was just a hater.
If you
You
want
know
to
what
know
I'm saying?
what best friends look like, look at the photo right here of
Yeah,
Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith at the wedding, and look who's there.
yeah. And like he was just a hater. He was mad he wasn't getting like. See, this is what happened when AJ first got here, right? You guys got to think about this. Let's listen to the timeline. When AJ first got here, right? Who do we have? Jalen Hurts first year starting, really. You know, Devontae Smith. No, it was his second year starting. Devontae Smith's second year. He just broke the rookie record, but he wasn't a superstar in the league yet. You know what I'm saying? So AJ weaseled his way out of Tennessee to come here because he knew he could be the star of the football team. You know what I'm saying? He could be number one over Jalen, over Devontae, over everybody. He knew this. And then that year, what did he do? 1,400 yards, all pro, Pro Bowl, boom. You know? Playoffs, first round exit, whatever. But the next year, when we signed Saquon Barkley already came in with a pedigree. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was Saquon. We hated him because he was a giant, but we all respected his game. He got hurt sometime where it's like, okay, well, he does have a couple big injuries, but that dude's a monster. So then, boom, Saquon 2K season. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
This dude is fuming. To be honest, I even heard he said he was mad at Smitty and Saquon to the point where Smitty, if you notice, after I think it was what, week 6, he didn't even use the first 4 or 5 weeks of the season. You seen him with AJ. And
Yep.
commercial breaks. They were there together. After that, Smitty was never with AJ. He was always with Jalen. Every time. Every time. He was on pace to have the career year before AJ started bitching. You know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
listen, so that now the jealousy starting to sink in a little bit more. Jalen Hurts. Boom. Nice year. We go to the Super Bowl. Lose the Super Bowl. All right. Guess who gets a fat contract? Jalen Hurts. So now he's a big guy on the team. He just
Yep.
played a hell of a Super Bowl. He's the man of the NFL now, which he still is. And now AJ like, damn man, we got Jalen Hurts the man. I'm supposed to be the man. I'm supposed to get all the deals. I'm supposed to be getting all this shit. I'm not getting none of this no more. And then you don't even got my back with your girl. Like what you thought he was gonna do? Go to this girl, his wife actually, and be like, baby, that's cool. It's boy shit. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Nah, he probably respects the hell out of his wife. His wife's a real down ass. You know what I'm saying? I bet you Jalen Hurts won't be cheating on her.
Exactly. He's with Devontae Smith. He was at Devontae Smith wedding. If y'all haven't saw that photo I just showed y'all, Devontae Smith was married this month. Jalen Hurts and Bree was right there with him.
Yeah, because they are real boys from Alabama. You know, to me, he ain't gonna ever be the guy that bitch about anything. He's always down to be the best player he can be and put up as many numbers as he can. And now he's gonna have a biggest opportunity. I swear to God, Smitty's gonna be a first team All Pro for facts. It's gonna be like that year. Smitty's gonna have like 1,500 yards this year, and then Lemon's gonna crack in right around 1,000 yards if he gets. He might even get 1,000 yards if he played the season. I think he can play this year in this offense. We got puzzle pieces that fit perfectly, man. You know, they fit perfectly for what we're trying to do. We got Tank Bigsby that's going to have a bigger year this year. Saquon's going to be in more in the pass game this year. This offense is about to be unstoppable. You know why? Because we don't have a nagging ass, diva ass receiver that no matter what, if we're winning up by 20, no matter what, going to cry about his damn touches. Jalen Hurts is never going to have to be like, oh, damn. I need to
Exactly.
get you the ball. You know what I'm saying? I need to get you the ball. He ain't gonna be having you in his ear. I need to get you the ball. He's just gonna be reading the defenses and lighting the ass up. Y'all act like Jalen Hurts started this progression 2 years ago. You know, when he went out with Tom Brady coaches
Yep.
and he started doing that stuff, and he wanted to be the best. And since then, look what it's gotten him. Next time he get paid, he's gonna be the highest paid quarterback. Everybody know that. You know, face of Jordan,
Yep.
face of the NFL and the Olympics. You know, you got the flag football, but he's so cool. Like he don't let nothing. There's millions of motherfuckers hating on him every day, and he don't even blink an eye towards it because he's Mr. Cool, Calm, and Collected. Like he's a real G man. I give Jalen love. And you know what's so fucked about all this that I really hate AJ now for? Jalen never even told on his ass. You know, you never heard Jalen say shit
Yep.
about the conversation ever once. He just told you, I ain't fucking with you no more for talking to my wife like that. We cool, whatever. But unless you come in and apologize and do all that stuff, which his pride didn't let him do, I ain't fucking with you. You cut him off. Then you start seeing Smitty in the Jordan ads. You know what I'm saying? Saquon in the Jordan ads. And that's probably just lit his whole fire up. You know what I'm saying? He's over there prop betting,
Yep.
allegedly, dropping balls on purpose, going half ass. I am so happy he is gone. Because everybody don't remember
Exactly.
that the Patriots played the weakest schedule in football last year. And the three teams that were good on their roster, they struggled against. And I think they even lost. So all this, oh, he went to this great team. Nah, they played scrubs last year. Just like we played the hardest schedule and still made it to the playoff last year. And we got another decent schedule. It's supposed to be easy, seven easiest or whatever. But, a lot of those teams that's supposed to be easy, you got to realize every year our schedules flex on the NFC East. You know, every team is like
Yep.
that. Your team is flexed on your division because your division is good. Like the year we went to the Super Bowl and we played the Commanders in the freaking division round, and I think even the Cowboys went to the playoffs that year and lost first round. That's when we had a hard schedule the next year because guess what? All of our teams were winning playoff teams, so of course that strength of schedule makes it
If
so
you're
we're having
talking
a
about
harder schedule.
2022, if you was talking about 2022, that was the Giants and the Cowboys. It was the Commanders only in 2024.
Okay, well, yeah, it was that year 2022, Giants and Commanders, yeah. But
Giants and
anyway,
Cowboys.
even last year they were like trying to claim that, you know what I'm saying? And it's just because it matters too how far you go in the playoffs. It's not just playing making it in the playoffs. That matters too. Did you win your division obviously matters, and it's how far you made it. So that year with the Commanders, you know, they made it to the same NFC championship game with us. So that puts more points on their team.
Yep.
So, but anyways, like I said, Jalen Hurts and these guys, like a lot of the teams, we play a lot of good teams, man. But there's not a team on the schedule that can beat us. You know what I'm saying? We can literally go 17-0. I'll always say 17-0, prove it otherwise. But unless injuries happen, unless, he's not the guy, because I never heard so many players talk about the guy. That thing that Maya Lotta said about him, I was like, damn, he called him a mad scientist. Said if you put the three smartest men in a room, it's going to be him by himself. He basically said, fuck Gerard. He said, fuck Nick. Fuck all those guys. They wouldn't even be in a room with this guy. That's how good he is. And the fact that he's been planning this his whole career. Usually, if you notice the coaches that work former quarterbacks, but not star quarterbacks, backup quarterbacks, end up being good coaches. Because they got plenty of time to learn to get the offense. They got to help the quarterback in game with the offense. You know what I'm saying? So they always in position. They said this man, since he was his first year, he got a notebook. He's been putting plays in. Now imagine that. You play what? What do you play, like 5 years, 6 years or something like that in the NFL? The 6 years versus your favorite plays. And then you go to some of the best, you know, coaches there are, and you're working with them. And you're stealing all their best plays, right? And then you come to Philly, Super Bowl champions that definitely got good plays in our playbook. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't never the fact that we don't have good plays. It's just we didn't have the coach to freaking utilize the plays in the right sequence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you put the good plays with his playbook, man. I'm telling you, like it's about to be like some Madden shit. You know what I'm saying? Like 99s across the board. Jalen's gonna look like a 99 quarterback by the end of Madden this year. Smitty's gonna be up there. Smitty is pretty up there. I was surprised how much love they gave him. I think they made him better than AJ, which is awesome because people don't understand this either. No matter what you say about AJ Brown, Smitty's been our best receiver the last 2 years. If you take the targets that he gets compared to AJ, dramatically less. You know, where we force feed AJ the ball. We didn't force feed Smitty. Smitty got open, we threw him the ball. You know?
Right.
So y'all about to see a whole new Smitty that we ain't never seen. It's the same progression he did in Alabama, though, if you remember. You remember? He
Yep.
had all those guys, Ruggs, the dude that's in jail, Ruggs, Judy, all these cats in front of him. And it was like his senior year or whatnot, when all those guys were drafted, and he went out there and balled out. Heisman Trophy winner. It's about to happen again. Because the routes that are really important that people gotta understand is the crossing route. We do a lot with this kind of offense. You do a lot of mesh routes. That's how you scheme people open. All
Right.
the stuff we've been doing with this number one hitch team in the league type stuff, man, garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to be scheming these guys. We had way too much talent. Like we won the Super Bowl off of the talent of our football team. It was not the coaching, or maybe some of the defense coaching. But you got to realize too, when we played the Chiefs in the Super Bowl the last time, their offensive line was trash. They were hurt, trash coming back from injury, all that stuff. So defense, we slaughtered them like we're supposed to. But you know what I'm saying? Like, don't over toot the horn that don't need to be tooted. You know what I'm saying? Like, we did good, yes. But there's different things. Like, we dominate the Chiefs. We dominate the Rams. We dominate. There's teams now that no matter how good they are, we still dominate right now.
Right.
Like, everybody's so Miles Garrett to the Rams. Oh, no. Miles Garrett couldn't even get a sack on the Browns. You know what I'm saying? When we had Lane Johnson on him one-on-one. No sacks against us. So why would that scare me now for another team? To be honest, Verse was younger and faster, and I think he gave us more. He gave us more fits. I think he actually got sacks against us. If you want to be honest about it, Verse the one that younger, faster that got sacks against us. I don't think Miles Garrett got any sacks against us. You know.
Right.
So they ain't gonna be nothing this year. I mean, we're gonna about to blow doors on them boys' backs. Like pause. Like for real. Like and I don't none of these guys, like the only team that worried me are the teams that we normally can't beat. You know? Like no matter what, it seems like we lose to them, like the Niners. We didn't get our lick back with these guys. Cause they just came and beat us at home with a handicapped defense.
Hmm.
A handicapped team. There was no way in hell that game should have even been close. And the world know that. Their roster was depleted, and they came into Philly and beat us in the playoffs. That's no, that's disrespectful. We're gonna get our lick back this year. Seattle, not worrying about Seattle. You know, Sam Donald's still Sam Donald. I love him. But he's still Sam Donald. He never impressed me to the point where I'm worried about him. You know. Um, we're gonna probably split with the Cowgirls just to get that back going. Cause I think for a long time we always split with them. The Commanders, depending on how JD health is, you know what I'm saying? If he's super healthy, and these receivers that they got for him. 'Cause I don't even know who they got. Scary Terry. They're putting all their favorites, Scary Terry and McCaffrey. And, you know, Quinyon Mitchell can lock. We're going to have the best secondary in football. And that's really what's going to win us the Super Bowl this year. When you can't, when you're not going to have you're going to have a zero passing game against us. You know, Quinyon Mitchell, best cornerback in the league, would be if he can get some interceptions. So I guess top three, I say, because the interceptions do matter as a cornerback. That's literally part of your shit. But the fact
Right.
that you lock down everybody, nobody can do nothing on you like that. That's respect. You know what I'm saying? So he's a shutdown corner. Cooper DeJean, shutdown, playing safety in nickel. I think they're gonna by the end of this year they're gonna move him full time to safety because how got to pay him, and they ain't gonna pay him as a safety, a little cheaper than as an outside corner. And plus, I think we're gonna resign Woolen because Woolen is a freak. Like the dude's 6'4", can bend. Did you hear Evangel? When the last time you heard Evangel talk about a player? You know that glowingly. I talking about
Right.
he been on this guy since last year. Like people his size and speed never don't come around. And that's true. I don't know no other 6 foot corner. You gotta go back to like Richard Sherman. I don't even think he was 6'4". I think he was like 6'2". Just a taller one because most cornerbacks are like 5'11", 6 foot, you know, maybe 6'1" for the taller guys out there. So we got a freaking nature that no one even understands that was underutilized last year. And now he's playing a whole new system that's a lot more easier and more friendly to him in the way his game is. He's gonna be able to use that speed to recover and do things, you know. He's gonna get some picks, man. I think he's gonna have a high pick season this year. And that's gonna be the best secondary in football, man. All of them don't. We had two all pros. I think this might be the first time we could have possibly three, you know, in terms of like the secondary. Because I
Right.
think Woolen is that skillful. He can be. He wasn't he a Pro Bowl before?
I think he
Uh,
was.
yeah, I think he's a Pro Bowl before, and I think he can get an off him. And the dude's fast and big, and I'm excited, man. Like now we can't get punked by no bigger receiver on the other side. You know, of Q because Adoree Jackson, I love you, USC fan. You were admirable last year. Were you the best? No. Were you suck? No. You were admirable. You did your job. I'll say that. But this is a upgrade, you know, a huge upgrade to Adore Jackson. So, man, the defense gonna be electric. The offense gonna be electric, and as long as Nick Sirianni, I, I don't want this year you taking your foot off the gas. Vic Fangio, I don't want this year you don't keep bringing that heat. I want this year to be like a respect season for the Eagles as a whole, where everybody has to put their, put the respect on our name. Because there's people that understand us. There's a lot of people that hate on us, and the hate got to stop this year. What we going about to do to the league is about to be crazy. You know, I got so excited. I got to be there. You know what I'm saying? I got to be there this year. You know, got some stuff lined up with WIP. Some stuff lined up with Chicken Pete. We're gonna be live out there. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna watch these Eagles dominate the rest of the league together and laugh at all the other jokers for sure.
Damn right. Damn right. So
So, but hey,
yep.
man, thanks for letting me out here. Like I said, I want to get at you. We can go out for your birthday too, cool cat. You know what I'm saying? My
Yeah.
birthday's in August. I'm definitely going now. We can go out for your birthday though. Have some
Yeah.
fun. Go find something to do, man. You know,
Yeah.
like all my ego content creators, all them years I ain't been able to. I see you guys at games, but you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be different
Yeah.
now.
You see me, Moan, and Lord Brunson at games. The only time we saw you was at the Sunday night football game versus Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit. I haven't seen Bronson yet. I haven't met him yet.
Yeah. I have. I have.
I know he's a big dude, but I ain't seen him in real life yet.
Yeah, if I was you, I would save up for them the home opener tickets because he's gonna be at that game.
Well, I'm already gonna. As soon as I get there, I'm gonna get the home opener tickets. Like, I'm just trying to see what tickets I'm gonna get. I want to try to get some nice tickets too, because it's gonna be right after my birthday. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, but every home game, regardless if I go or not, I'm be staying pretty much like 10 minutes away from the stadium.
There you
So,
go.
no matter if it's home game or away game, I'll go tailgate to 30 minutes before the game, do some content, and go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like when you're that close, it ain't even worth it.
Yeah, you're good, BJ. You're good. B? Yeah. Okay. But yeah, y'all. That was Bird Game 31 in the house. That was third. Oh,
Yeah, telephone call.
no, you're good. I'm about to wrap up and talk about Devontae Smith and Myers Wetton before we wrap up. So, any
All
final
right.
thoughts?
You know, thank you again. Like I said, I look forward to hanging out and let's have some fun this year. And Eagles Nation know that the Eagles are about to dominate. And check me out next tomorrow night. We'll be out live for the Philly alert tomorrow night, and we should have some good content there too as well. So everybody go check it out, man. I told you guys, BirdGameNation.vip, Superfans website. It's news, not a podcast, none of that. It's a website, has games, everything you need on there. Make sure you guys go check that out. And I'm out, man. Thanks again, Cool Cat.
No
Later.
problem. Later. That was Bird Game 31, y'all. Shout out to my brother from another mother. But yeah, y'all. One final thing before we wrap up, and then I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to let y'all go by saying this. Don't y'all ever question the brotherhood of Jalen freaking Hurts and Devontae Smith ever again. Look at the photo. Look at this right here. Don't you ever come up here and talk about the brotherhood of these two ever again. Look at this man. Huh? Look at this. Huh? That boy came up here and said, if I ain't got nothing else in the city, if I ain't got nothing else in the city, it's me and Jalen freaking Hurts. Look at this right there. Huh? Don't y'all ever, 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 ever say my quarterback ain't involved. He was at the wedding. You understand me? Don't you ever, 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 ever talk bad about my quarterback ever again. You take them words right out your mouth about my boy. Look at that right there. Put this in the charger. I want to read this. I want to read this. And we're going to read this. You sons of bitches. They want to come up here and disrespect my boy. Look at that right there at the wedding. Jalen freaking Hurts. And my final message to y'all, as we call it a close for Birds of Broad Street, is this. Brothers forever. Brothers forever. But all right, y'all. I ain't going to keep y'all up here forever. I'm going to relax. I'm going to get ready for probably Jalen freaking Hurts podcast tomorrow because we're going to talk about this. Exactly. Yeah, he needs to be. He needs to be. But like Smitty said, if he ain't got nothing else in the city, he got Jalen freaking Hurts. Remember that. So fly, Eagles, fly. Go Birds, and just remember, whether it's the thrill of victory or the agony of defeat, or whether you're getting married, you're always walking Broad Street. Always and forever. And the crew says lights.